What's up and welcome back to the Scuffed Ass Podcast for episode number 198, Wonders Off-Screen Eating. I'm watching the Vikings play. It's a fun time. I don't know. This is episode 198. Wonders a hoe.
Yeah.
The Vikings need to not lose to the Bears. This is important to me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because then they'll have the same record as the Bills.
Well, yeah, we can't have that. Good teams can't. Bears are going for it on 4th and 10 in field goal range. Let's go. This is the game killer, man. You don't get this. All the confidence in your team is dead. You missed the field goal. Holy all-out pressure, and they got it because all-out pressure. Yikes. Nice play by Fields. Yeah, basically. Nice play by Fields. Give him credit. I don't really know what the plan is for this week. I don't know. I can yell about sadness. I can yell about other sadness. I can yell about other sadness. Like the hatred we all had for the WWE show on Saturday. Because CM Punk came back. Did you see the Twitter picture of all of our reactions? It might be the greatest picture of all time. Me, Grayson, and Ero were in a Discord call. And just the picture of our reactions. Ero just stunned, Grayson just pissed, and me just utter disappointment, like hiding my head, just like, no. They couldn't do this. This cannot be real. It was real. It's quite unfortunate. Haven't watched Raw tonight. I'm sure something happened. But yeah. It's unfortunate. Little spicy, is it, or something?
No, it's a very tart cabbage.
Not cabbage. Cabbage gross.
Which is good. You know, you put garlic sausage and cabbage and potatoes and carrots and...
I was out when you said cabbage.
Fair enough. That is fair.
I would love it if the Bears still somehow managed to be like uber incompetent and not score on this drive. I want good things for Justin Fields, but I want bad things for the Bears. So, you know. That's all I got.
So basically have a Josh Allen game like they played against the Eagles.
Yeah, pretty much.
Play out of your mind. And
I want him to play out of his mind, but I want like every touchdown pass to be dropped.
Yeah.
And then it's just a blowout for the Vikings. Because I don't like the Bears being close. I don't like any game being close. I'm sick of close.
I would say that's been every single Bills game this year. Is determined by a fucking field goal or a touchdown or last 2 minutes of the drive they lose or I swear to God, every single game. Except for the Bengals, I think, maybe.
That is nuts. The record for most receptions in an NFL game is 21. Cole Kmet has 6 in the first quarter.
Oh, shit.
That is how the Vikings lose. It's just Cole Kmet.
Yeah.
How did the Bears beat you? They just threw it to Cole Kmet. Fucker. He's pulling his best Travis Kelce impression. He's just wide open every fucking play. All right, Vikings, fucking do something. Jesus Christ, I'm pissed. Yeah, it's all bad. Everything's bad. Jordan Addison not catch that? No, he didn't. Heck of a try, though. He gave it a go. I don't know. I don't really just want to be talking about football, but fuck.
Yeah. Well, the Bills are pretty much just out of the playoffs, so yay me.
Yeah. Ooh.
I mean, they got a slim chance if the right people lose, but...
I know the answer, though, of when I can get you into wrestling. I know the real answer now.
Yeah, never.
Yeah, absolutely can. When Sheamus returns. You'll start watching, you'll realize it's good, and then boom, you're watching wrestling with me every Monday and Saturday or Friday. And then
I feel like it's like he's gonna be like 70 years old though.
No, he's only like 38 or something ridiculous.
Really?
Sheamus is not that old.
it feels like I've been watching. When I started watching him, I was like knee high to a grasshopper.
The wee
So he
baby
must have been
Seamus.
pretty young.
Oh, he's 45. Sorry,
Okay, real.
but still, I mean,
That's
the wee baby
Brock
Seamus.
Lesnar will probably be 90 years old.
Nah, I think Brock's also somehow only in his 40s.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
He'll
Brock's
probably be there
46.
He's gonna be another like Triple H.
I don't know if
whatever.
he will, because if he's not Brock Lesnar, I don't think he wants to be there.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's one of those things. Some guys want to be Ric Flair, who, should have retired 30 years ago, but yet somehow in 2023, at the age of 95, he's still trying to put on wrestling matches. And then you have some guys that are John Cena, Kurt Angle, and I watched myself on TV. I saw how I moved, and I wasn't me anymore. And I couldn't do it. And I was done. I respect the fuck out of I wasn't me anymore, so I'm done. Miss it.
Right.
Oh, imagine if he would have missed again.
That'd been funny.
Oh, the Bears have like 150 yards in the first quarter and have 3 points. Brian Flores is the definition of the bend don't break defense. We'll almost come together at the top, but we ain't breaking.
Yeah, very mild steel. That's for sure. You ain't making no blades out of that steel, but
Oh no,
you're gonna hold some garbage back, I guess.
I have ordered so many things.
Me too.
It's great. Black Friday, Cyber Monday stuff has just been wunderbar.
I never a big believer in Black Friday, but I did impulse buy.
Hey, some of the deals, man, are so good. Like AirPods are normally $250. I love that I know what I'm getting for Christmas because I just get to pick things because nobody knows what to buy me. But I'm getting AirPods for like $170. That's nice. I was gonna get a new monitor, but like the one I found that I liked wasn't even on sale. It's like, well, I guess we'll just wait until one day when it makes more sense to spend $400.
Yeah,
on one item. What'd you impulse buy?
I bought a gun.
Oh, shocker.
Yeah, and then I also bought 2 scopes, along with scope rings and a scope rail. And
why so much?
Well, my mother's scope crapped the bed on her, and she needs to shoot a deer here soon. So, got scope going for that, and then I was gonna put scope on my other, 7 mag that I usually hunt with, and
I'm gonna send you the video or not the video, the picture of the uniform matchup we could have had, and you tell me it wouldn't have been better. Sorry.
And so, yeah, I did. That's what I did. That's my impulse buy. But I went and partied and sang karaoke. That's how you know I drank too much.
I saw that on your Snapchat story. You shared it on your own story for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know.
Weirdo. Absolute weirdo.
My girlfriend wanted me to.
I did that whole thing of like, damn, those fuckers didn't invite me out. Then I was like, not only are they at a bar, they're at that bar. I get why they didn't invite me out.
Yeah.
I would have been much more pissed if it would have been anywhere else. Like literally any other bar. I would have been like, I know I don't drink, but like I would have been your DD.
Right.
Ass.
I didn't need a DD. I didn't drink that. I was.
Well, I mean, you sang karaoke. You needed a DD.
Well, I also had my girlfriend there, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forget she's not 21.
Oh yeah, she is.
Oh, is she? I thought she wasn't. I don't know why.
Well, she just turned.
That tracks. That makes sense then.
Yeah.
Why are we replaying this field goal? What happened? What is happening? Who cares? What's the point? I don't understand. Josh Dobbs, do your best Justin Fields impression. Slide.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. But then I went and gambled, and I hit another $500.
Damn. So what's bro buying me for Christmas? No. I'm kidding.
Well, I bought myself a gun, and then I bought my dad a Christmas present, and nieces and nephew, and my brother and his wife, and mom.
Oh, so
I'm
what
looking for
day
something for my girlfriend.
this week are we making a trip to that place
I
to eat all of the
I
things?
don't
Because
know.
we're out of time.
Well, it's a terrible week, honestly.
Well, you kept saying no to me every other week, so here we are suddenly.
Well, we did our thing last week. But
Well, that's not the same because it's much different to just have you come over here for an hour than it is to
yeah,
drive to the city, be there for an hour and a half, drive home.
yeah. Well, I mean, I am a very busy. Like, we have this tonight. Otherwise, we could have went tonight.
I mean,
then-
technically, we still could. It'd just be late, and you're a whiny little baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we have this tonight, and then I have my fire training tomorrow, and then we got pool Wednesday, darts Thursday.
Yeah.
So I
It's
don't know,
tough
man.
time.
I don't know.
It's tough time. I don't know what
Yeah.
to do.
It's a very tough time. So
What the
I don't know
fuck
when.
was that? Oh, good God. What the fuck was that?
But I wasn't paying attention.
Dobbs threw an interception.
Dobbs.
And I knew it was as soon as it left his hand. I didn't even know where it was going. I just knew it was Jover. I was like, that one's bad. This is a problem. We're fucked. And as always, I'm right. I hate it. Wait,
So all right.
penalty on the defense? I don't know what it was, though. Unsportsmanlike conduct. I don't think that changes anything, but okay. Cool. It's tough. It's tough. It's a tough time. Tough time for you, boy.
Indeed. Oh. I'm annoyed. I don't like having busy weeks. I like being able to just go, drop everything and go eat food.
Right? It's tough, too, because, dude, we're going to have to do so much in December, which was entirely not the point.
Yeah.
But you decided to be busy all of your days off in November? Goober.
No. I mean,
You mean?
my girlfriend also was a part of that, so.
I mean, that's still your fault. You don't get to somehow pass blame off to her. It's still your fault.
Yeah.
That's how
I
it works.
try.
It doesn't matter. I don't know when we'll get to. Just hopefully at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's tough. I also gotta, I don't know. I have a bunch of videos I can like edit because I have all of the food reviews from Vegas. Still got to do the video we just did. I got to write the script for Spider-Man and the phone review script. So like, I got some stuff I can work on before then anyways, but just tough. Also, feels like there's no fucking time ever anywhere.
I don't know. Yeah, I know. But it's just like me. I got something going on every single day this week, and it's fucking annoying.
Also, can we get rid of fantasy football at this point? Like, I don't care, but like, Justin Jefferson out at least 9 weeks because of a pulled hamstring. Dallas Goedert only out 3 weeks with a broken arm. I don't think I don't think fantasy football, like, fanatics should be allowed to talk to humans ever again. I think we should throw them in the fucking garbage. If, like, your whole personality is fantasy football, you don't deserve to speak to other humans.
Right.
If your whole view of football is based off fantasy football, you don't deserve to talk to people.
No. I know one thing. The Rams starting running back could not have showed up at a better time. he literally saved me. I didn't know he was going to be available this week. He's been injured reserve forever, and then all of a sudden, oh, I'm healthy. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to put you in, and then he ends up having a hell of a comeback. Has like 48 points in fantasy league. I mean, I like fantasy league, but it's so frustrating sometimes. So frustrating.
Oh, I gotta yell about things that Spencer just asked if the Vikings are trash.
Oh, God.
And it's like, no, we don't have our quarterback or our wide receiver one, and we're still better than the fucking Cowboys. So shut the fuck up. Holy shit! Darnell Mooney just got murdered. God damn.
Let me see what happens.
I hope it replays it.
I think you're ahead of me.
I hope so. If not, the replay does happen, so it's okay.
Oh,
Josh Mettle fucking laid him out. God damn.
And it's not like he was trying to target because he was standing straight up.
Yeah, right? He just, like, he dove, they ran into each other. Great play, great move by the ref to not throw the flag. I'm sure Bears fans are crying.
Yeah.
Oh, Josh Metellus was the one that got hurt on the play.
Yeah, he hurt himself more than... Well, it was more like he had his head turned looking for the football and just ran into the receiver.
Yeah, right? Yeah. It's rough, dude. I really don't know what this podcast is. This one truly is just a weird conversation. Just like we hopped in a Discord call because we're bored.
Yeah.
It is the definition of a scuffed ass podcast. It's because I'm so distracted because the Vikings are on. I can't focus on an actual conversation. Because there are some things I want to yell about, but like I can't because Vikings.
Yeah.
I also got to see who
it's kind of funny because I'm in the middle of playing video games and I'm more focused on the conversation than the Vikings geek here.
Video games don't matter. You're playing fucking War Thunder again?
Yeah,
that's a mindless game that you just like. It's the way I have American Dad on in the background of my life. It's mindless and I don't pay attention. It's just there.
And I'm not even playing as like tanks or anything. I'm just a bomber doing bombing runs. That's literally all. I don't have because the audio doesn't work, and so I don't even need audio. I just fly and drop bombs. That's my whole job. I don't know. I never knew muzzle brakes made that much of a difference on a gun.
All right.
I got a big ass cannon of a gun. It's a 300 Win Mag, and it has 0 recoil. And when I say 0, like I could hold it above my head and pull the trigger, it would go nowhere. Don't know how they managed that, but
nice. Or not. I don't know.
I'm excited to go hunting.
Bro just wants to hunt.
Yeah. So I drug my girlfriend out to the river to experience waterfowl hunting for the first time, and she froze her ass off. Even though she had like 14 coats on, like 9 pants, along with like my expensive coveralls, and she still froze.
Yeah. You don't freeze sometimes?
Weirdly enough, usually I'm the one that's cold. But yeah, I did not freeze this time. Don't know how.
Nice. So what is oh god, we have darts. Do I need to sign Kevin up?
I don't know. I haven't heard. I don't know.
I'm
So,
gonna say now it would be smart to reach out now, like soon. Not right this minute, but like let's not wait until Thursday because I don't know if he'll be able to just suddenly go. You know?
right. I'm assuming he's good to go because he's usually pretty good about telling me, hey, I'm not
Right.
gonna be there.
Right.
And so he hasn't said nothing. His brother passed away, so I mean,
Oh, that's damn.
Yeah. So, but it's been 2 weeks, so I don't know if he's good to go or
Right.
But I'll try to remember to shoot him a text and ask him and so
Yeah.
I'm sure he's good to go, but it's hard to say. I don't know how close he was to his mother. I know he wasn't like distant from her, but
I gotta get ready for. Also, clear your schedule for. I guess I'm announcing it during this podcast, but whatever. We're gonna have to record. I gotta go double check the date. Hold on. Because I don't want to get it wrong because it's the charity stream, and if I say the wrong date, then it's bad.
I thought you were going to say Saturday for a tournament.
No, we could still do that, but I don't know if either of us are going to have time because we might have to just, depending on how other things go, I may have to just steal you for the entirety of a Saturday and do as many things as possible in one day. I don't know if I'm ever going to get a chance to steal you again.
True.
So I don't know if using 3 hours of that for a tournament is really worth it.
Right. True.
Sorry.
I know I'm busy Friday and Sunday, so Saturday'd be the only day.
Yeah. I don't know if I have something going on Saturday. I feel like I have stuff, but I don't know if I have stuff,
Right. I hate that. That's why I hate having so much going on. Because then you're like, am I forgetting about something? What am I forgetting?
Right. Yeah, so I am running my dude, why does it not just tell me the fucking date that I set? Why do I have to like find it? Hate it. Tiltify, you got to do a little bit better job. I'm annoyed, but I think since it straight up won't tell me what day I originally planned, which is sick. I don't know why it won't. Do I still have an email from them? I hope. Dude, I don't fucking know. I love that it just is like, yeah, you set a date, but we're not gonna tell you when. Like, what the fuck and why?
You scheduled the date.
I know, but like, I'm fucking stupid. Don't trust me to remember. I mean, I'll still do the stream no matter what on a date. Mm-hmm. It just, I believe I set it up to be December 18th, which is a Monday, which means we might have to reschedule like the podcast.
Oh.
If I'm doing a charity stream, I can't record the podcast.
That would work. I mean, if it's a Monday, that would work for me.
Fine. Yeah, because I can steal you to either come over and do stuff or stay over there and do stuff.
Right.
Either way. Also, I need you to come over maybe tomorrow after work. I have a package for you.
Wow.
What do you mean you can't?
I might be able to.
Fire meeting's at like 7. You get home at 5:30.
If it's just a package, or hopefully it's not at 6.
I just have to give you that thing. You know, your giveaway.
Yep.
Receipt.
No. Right. But yeah, if it's at 6 tomorrow, I won't be able to make it. Weirdly enough, because I know you only live 1 mile from me, but usually, I mean, I have to haul ass home from work, shower, and then it's straight to the hall, you know?
But yeah, I'm going to double check my plans for that, because I might. But I think the 18th just works best for me, because Mondays I don't ever schedule anything because of the podcast, so.
Right. That would work best for me.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about, because I will have, I think I have the 14th off. Well, I don't have it off. I have to go to work, and then we have our
Christmas party.
Christmas party.
Called it.
Our freaking company Christmas party.
Yeah.
And then
oh my God.
I will have that following Monday and Tuesday off.
All right. Fucking. Oh my God. Why is Jaren Hall inactive, bro? Put Jaren Hall in this fucking game. The Bears just lost the game. Never mind. I don't care about the pick. Wait for his celebration. Because that has never worked out for a team when they mocked that in the middle of the game. Brisker, you should not have done the skull chant right there. The Bears just lost this football game. GG, dude. That has never worked.
You have just decided your fate.
You remember when the Saints did that with 13 seconds left in a divisional playoff game?
Yep, I remember.
That was a mistake, Kwani B. That was a mistake. Tough. I'm excited, but oof. Yeah, I don't know. What the fuck is going on? I'm getting a phone call. Entertain the people, because it's my other phone. BRB. Make noises.
Okay. I will do my best. I'm bad at this because I feed off of what he talks about. It's too bad that you can't see my stream. I mean, it would be a boring ass stream because all I am is a big ass fucking bomber flying around and dropping bombs on things, but I don't know, some people might be interested in that. Don't break a wing. It's easy to break a wing with a bomber. It only takes like 2 Gs. Break a wing, and that's rough. Oh, he is back.
Are you talking shit?
No, I was talking about being a bomber, because that's all I could think of.
Being a what?
A bomber.
Oh. Bro's just narrating his fucking game.
Right. I'm just talking about how it's easy to break a wing as a bomber.
I'm gonna scream, dude. The world pisses me off. So Vikings fans being stupid.
Yeah.
So they're talking about Kwesi, right? The GM of the Vikings. And I would just like to preface this with, you know, last January, 2 Januaries ago, I don't know, January of 2021 when Kwesi took over as GM of the Vikings.
Yeah.
The Vikings have had one of the 5 best records in the league since he got there, you know.
Yeah.
Right there with the Chiefs, Eagles, Niners. All that fun shit.
Yeah.
So he made the trade in his first draft where he traded the 12th overall pick to the Lions. Mm-hmm. He traded picks 12 and 46 for 32, 34, and 66 or something. Yeah. And then he traded pick 34 to get 46 and something else from the Packers. You know, a lot of value. So today, everybody's talking about Kyle Hamilton.
Yep.
Because he is incredible for the Ravens. And everybody said, we should have picked Kyle Hamilton at 12. I disagree. He's not the guy we should be mad we didn't get. Jordan Davis was right there. We could use that big motherfucker in the middle. Did you see him chase down Josh Allen? 360 should not be able to catch Josh Allen. I don't like it.
Right?
He is too fucking big to move that fucking well.
It's true.
I'd love to have Jordan Davis on this team. It'd be sick, but we don't. So, whatever.
Yeah.
No. But because it was better value to trade down. Now, we picked Lewis Cine at pick 32, the second best safety in that draft class behind Kyle Hamilton. Kyle Hamilton has looked incredible. Lewis Cine hasn't really played any downs of real football. Why? Because he was on special teams his first year, snapped his fucking leg, and then has not really come back from that. I think this is only the second time this year he's been active for a game. But there's multiple layers to this. Not only did he break his leg, but step one, he was drafted primarily to be the Harrison Smith replacement. Same style of play, same position. What I think a lot of people who pretend to be football fans and talk like they know things, something they tend to do is pretend that both safeties on the field play the same position and do the same thing, and they don't. Normally, one is a speedier, better coverage guy, and then one is either more of a box safety shore tackler or just Harrison Smith, who can cover, but he can also blitz, and he can also, be a good tackler. He can play basically every position on the defense.
Right.
That's what Cine was drafted to be. So you're not going to play him and Harrison Smith at the same time. It's not going to work as well. Neither guy really has the speed or the coverage ability. While both can do that, neither guy, that's what they do. Whereas Cam Bynum and Josh Metellus and Theo Jackson, what do? They're coverage safeties, so they get most of the playing time in that spot. My camera's being all laggy. I don't know why. I'm sorry.
Looks fine on mine.
Yeah, it doesn't on mine or on the recording, but whatever. It's not important. But so, all of that to say, Lewis Cine not playing makes sense. I never expected him to. Harrison Smith was a free agent after last offseason. Right now, he could be on a different team. He chose to stay. When Kwesi got there, A, he didn't know if Harrison Smith would want to come back. B, he didn't know if Harrison Smith would be good enough to pay to come back. And C, he didn't know if Harrison Smith was just going to fucking retire. So you draft the replacement. That's it. Now, Lewis Cine breaks his leg, doesn't help. Lewis Cine being buried on the depth chart because, Harrison Smith is still playing at a Pro Bowl level, and Cam Bynum and Josh Metellus are playing at Pro Bowl levels, and Theo Jackson's been really good. So this whole argument of, well, why doesn't your first-round pick play, really just sounds like you saying because he was a first-round pick, he deserves playing time over guys who are playing incredible, just based off draft position, which isn't how this works. The big thing here is, why are we expecting Kwesi to be the only GM in history to never whiff on a pick? His first pick was a whiff, and I don't even think it was. He picked Cine over Kyle Hamilton. No, he picked Cine, Andrew Booth, and Ed Ingram over Kyle Hamilton. It wasn't Ed Ingram. It was Brian Asamoah. What do two of those three guys have right now? Oh, they're like key contributors on a top 10 defense. Fucking wild. Sorry, Lewis Cine didn't work out. But I still think I'd rather have 3 good players or 2 good and 1 that never worked out, never really got a chance to see, which I don't think that's how that goes. I think there's a world where we finally see him next year or the year after, whenever homie Smith retires.
It's like the Bills' first pick they had, didn't get to play until there was an injury. They don't, most teams don't play their first picks right off the bat unless you're a bad team.
Unless you're a bad team who needs a ton of pieces. Or it's a pick at a position where there's multiple guys who really get to play. Like the Vikings picking Jordan Addison. Of course he was going to play a ton. Because he's a wide receiver. Unless he's just awful, he's seeing the field. That's how that works.
Yeah, the people that do the most running in the
gets
NFL.
hurt. Yeah. So Jordan Addison suddenly is wide receiver 1. So even then, it still worked out to, after an injury, Jordan Addison went from, a wide receiver 2 or 3 Well, then KJ gets hurt. So really, it's Jordan Addison and a bunch of guys who've never played in the NFL before. So Addison's carrying the load because KJ hasn't been around. Love him or hate him. So I'm just mad at NFL fans for this like wild hate. Well, Kwesi's entire first draft was bad. Andrew Booth is starting to look good. Ed Ingram, the Vikings offensive line has been a top 10 unit since like week 5. Like,
right. Which is weird for Vikings.
Oh, it's so odd. But Ed Ingram has been good for the last few weeks, which I don't care. Like, I talked a lot of shit. If he's going to play well based off the fact that they signed Dalton Reisner and he was afraid for his job, then fucking sick. He's playing well. I don't care. It was the whole thing when they signed Reisner. I was like, if this just makes Ezra Cleveland and Ed Ingram play really good and Reisner never sees the field, I don't care. It was still an absolute win because now the O-line's good.
I was about to say, there's competition now.
Right.
You want to keep
it's an absolute win, and I love that. Like right there. I've just watched Ed Ingram one-on-one with somebody bigger than him, and he won the rep. Like, that doesn't happen. That didn't happen.
Yeah, it didn't start off that way until he started bringing in some competition.
This whole, we wrote off Kwesi's draft class after a year and a half was ridiculous. Caleb Evans, prior to this injury he has, was playing incredible. Brian Asamoah, maybe a miss because Leo Chenal existed, but I like the idea of Brian Asamoah. If he doesn't work out, he doesn't work out. He fits what we wanted to do, and I like the idea behind it. Leo Chenal does not do what Brian Asamoah does. There's levels to this shit.
Yeah. Addison's playing really well.
Jordan Addison was down. Sadness.
Oh, I just looked up and seen that.
Barely. But yeah, like, it's ridiculous. The weird, like, we have to hate Kwesi after his draft class has had less than a year and a half. It's like, not every player is Justin Jefferson, where they're one of the 5 best receivers in the league, like, day one. You gotta give these guys time to, like, have a chance.
Well, he's got to be doing something. I mean, he didn't have to pick Justin Jefferson.
Well, no, that was the previous GM, technically. Because this guy's only had the last 2 draft classes. But it's like, he didn't have to pick Jordan Addison. Fuck, I was pounding the table for Joey Porter.
Right.
At this moment, I'm glad we have Jordan Addison over Joey Porter, especially since Mekhi Blackman, now last week against Denver, he had a rough game because Mekhi is 5'10", and Cortland Sutton was 6'5". Jesus Christ, Josh. Bro, get Jaren Hall off the inactives list right the fuck now. I'm sorry, the Pastronaut's day is done. Give me Jaren Hall. He's not technically able to play right now, but I'm over it.
That was a horrible read. Like, I get going to him, but he's double covered and they have the jump.
Ugh.
Look like a Josh Allen throw right there.
That's how Josh Dobbs plays, but he doesn't have the Josh Allen level of talent.
Yeah.
But like,
Josh can make some of those.
And then, immediately hating last year's draft class because he drafted Addison over Porter. And, well, Mekhi Blackman really shouldn't have been the pick when Eli Ricks was on the board. And then Blackman's been incredible outside of the game against Denver, where Mr. 5'10" had to cover Cortland Sutton, who's 6'5", and he got fucking bullied. It's going to happen. I'm still mad because that should have never been the situation. Why was Byron Murphy our best corner? Since we just line up and man and shadow people, why wasn't Byron Murphy shadowing Cortland Sutton? Because Mekhi and Jerry Jeudy was a better match. It was better matchups across the board. That was just a miss by Brian Flores. I know we're not allowed to talk shit on Brian Flores because we're all afraid he'll leave for a head coaching job. Except I'm not. Dude's suing the NFL. I don't know what owner is giving the guy suing them a head coaching job. The Vikings were called crazy for making him a DC.
Right.
Like, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
The NFL, man, has been a very terrible year.
Before I go reply to that, can he pull receipts about me saying we have something in Dobbs? Because I really want to be like, I've wanted Jaren Hall the whole time, but then he got hurt. Mostly because I don't care who we have. We don't have a quarterback that's really going to win us a Super Bowl. You know, like, sure, Dobbs might get us to the playoffs. I'd rather see if Jaren Hall's that guy. Because imagine Jaren Hall is just that dude. And then suddenly we don't need a QB anymore.
Right, yeah.
Like, you just rock with 16. Like, I'd rather see what the Rooks got than just like, well, you got to rock with Dobbs because he gives you a better chance at the playoffs. I don't fucking care about the playoffs. We're talking about playoffs. Talk about playoffs. I don't.
Yeah.
We're talking about practice.
At least you guys, might have a shot in the playoffs.
Well, I'm excited to get there, but I don't know. If Dobbs plays like this for the rest of the day, fucking Christ.
Right. Well, I mean, everybody has bad.
I don't care.
Games, but
last week wasn't that good either.
True.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Bro's panicking.
I am. Oh, I'm glad DJ Moore's stupid. Yep. Watch what just happened. This screen pass. Bro should have cooked.
Oh, dude.
Oh, God.
Dude, DJ, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm glad. I accept that.
He secretly wants to be a Viking. And
everyone does. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's ridiculous. Oh, yeah. What else?
This has been a hard season to watch. Yeah.
Well, I get it because the Bills have been like bad. I guess the Bills have kind of dropped like flies too. It's just none of the players that actually matter have dropped like flies.
Yeah.
It's not Diggs and Allen. The Vikings lost Diggs and Allen. Imagine how you'd feel.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
We're getting chippy. I like it.
That's daddy.
I like chips.
Chip away.
Trippity-o, tripping balls. Yeah. It is for the best. People mad about the whole Justin Jefferson thing. I don't know. You activate him after tonight's game. He gets all of this week, all of next week, because we have a week 13 bye, which is an incredible time to have the bye.
Right.
And then you come back with, Fields. Get him to Neil. Oh. Danielle Hunter has been in Fields' face all night, but just cannot get him. Fields is a slippery little fucker. I hate it. This cannot be the first game Danielle goes without a sack. I cannot have it. It's bad for the agenda. Oh, he has half a sack. Does that count? I mean, I don't know. It adds to the stats, so I mean, I guess it counts a little bit.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah. So what's been going on in your world?
Not a lot. Just been doing a lot of stuff with the girlfriend and yeah, trying to teach her the way of the Wyoming.
I've never been goose hunting or duck hunting either.
Right. You went pigeon hunting with me once, I think.
Not really, but kinda.
We ended up shooting nothing but turtle doves, but
yeah,
collared doves, I should say. Got one turtle dove. But
weirdest meat I've ever had from a bird.
It is a strange meat, but
so weird.
Collared dove's not as good as turtle dove. Collar dubs were like eating pigeon. But I don't know. We would have.
No. I'm sorry. Some guy on Twitter posted a picture of a Diet Coke can, just the plain metal with the red Coke on it, and a picture of a Coors Light can, the plain metal with Coors Light and the Rockies. And these two look way too similar. I was looking for a Diet Coke and ended up taking a sip of the Rockies. How brain dead do you have to be to just go, red and silver, this is the right one? What the fuck?
That sounds like
when you're going for Gatorade, when you're going for Gatorade, do you accidentally drink Windex? I don't really understand.
Probably. This is why we have labels on things for people to ignore and drink anyway.
Yeah, right. Fucking ridiculous.
But we labeled it.
So it was funny yesterday. So 3 people came back in WWE. R-Truth showed up for a segment, and then Randy Orton, and then CM Punk. In the press conference, everybody wanted to talk about the CM Punk one. The guy who talked about how much he hated WWE and wishes the worst for it, and somehow he's back now. He exists. Yep. And Triple H gets to his press conference, and he goes, so let's talk about the elephant in the room, the big comeback. R-Truth, huh? Everybody's just like, you fucking idiot. Talk about what matters here. Then he spends an hour talking about numbers as if people care how much money WWE made on a pay-per-view or how many views they had. It's like, nope, nobody cares.
Oh, but you look at that. Nobody cares. God. Okay. You open a snap from your girlfriend thinking she's just sent you a normal Snapchat back. Nope, she sends you a fucking story.
Yeah, that'll happen. That's why I don't use Snapchat.
Well, I think it's something that she's looking at for Christmas. And I told her if she finds something that's not extremely expensive, to let me know, and I might get it for her for Christmas.
Yeah.
So,
Christmas, can the Vikings muster up any sort of offensive competency in this 2-minute drill? Probably the fuck not. But hey, Dobbs throws, picked. Ooh, what a catch by Brandon Powell, Cody's cousin. No.
Probably that guy's related to everybody.
God. I make that joke every time. Anytime I see anybody with the same last name as anybody, I make that joke. It just doesn't happen for either of us fucking ever. So
Right. Yeah, mine's not a common last name.
Gotta find people with more nothing, Yeah. Do we have any timeouts, or I don't know how the scoreboard works. Well, the clock stopped, so I'm assuming we took a timeout. I don't fucking know. ESPN, get a better scoreboard. Good God.
What the hell's an AccuMat?
I have no idea. I love it.
Okay.
So the guy the Vikings traded, Ezra Cleveland, he played left guard for us, but Dalton Reisner came in, played well, and then Cleveland got traded. He's playing left tackle for the Jaguars right now and fucking balling out, which is what he was coming out of college. But the Vikings always have had good tackles lately, so he's been a guard. That's just where he's been stuck.
Right.
And I keep seeing the Vikings are so stupid for getting rid of this guy. He'd never play left tackle, and he was bad as a guard. I'm happy that dude's balling out. Go get paid, but like you were never going to get paid if you stayed a Viking. Oh, shot Hawkinson. Oh.
Damn.
TJ.
The flag, though.
Yay! Flag. I like it. I like flags. I like flags. Oh, I need you to go buy a game. It costs $10.
What game is that?
It is called something. Hold on.
I don't know if I've ever heard of a game called something.
It is called Lethal Company.
Why does that sound familiar?
Because the entire world's been playing it, and people are talking about how this game that cost $10 has already outsold, like revenue-wise, has outsold Modern Warfare 3, and it's been out for half the time.
Oh.
Yeah. People are loving Lethal Company. So it is a co-op horror game about scavenging at abandoned moons to sell scrap to the company. So you're like spacemen with all the horror shit. It looks
I've seen it on TikTok a bunch.
Yeah, buy it. Let's play this game.
It looks so fucking creepy though.
Right, which is why you should buy it so we can play a game. It's because it's $10. Also, just in case you were curious, what? You look annoyed.
I am.
Why?
I broke it in my wing.
Oh. In case you wanted to play Skyrim again, the special edition's on sale for $7. Escape the Backrooms, which is also a fun, like, horror-y game, is on sale for $7. And 7 Days to Die is on sale for $7. And if you go on the Epic Games Store, Assassin's Creed Mirage is on sale for, like, $33. I spent less than the price of a regular game today and got, like, 5. But that's only going to last a few more hours, I think. So just letting you know. Do with that information what you do.
Yeah.
But Lethal Company you should buy. Because that one we can actually play together. 7 Days to Die we can too. So if you want to look at both, look at both. Is Escape the Backrooms co-op? Hold on. We might need to triple talk. Escape the Backrooms, a 1 to 4 player co-op horror exploration game. We're gonna become horror gamers.
So this is on Steam?
Yeah, Steam. You've got. I'll list them out for you. Yeah,
okay, hold on.
That's what this podcast has become. You're learning what our streams and videos are going to be about coming up. Congrats.
Okay, so
start
Lethal
with
Company.
Lethal Company. That's step 1. Add that to cart. Josh Dobbs. Throw the ball away, fuckhead. Sorry, what? It's like, yeah. It's like a red logo-y, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, $9.99. Oh, Josh Dobbs' escapability is good, but like, fuck.
And then, what's another one I should get?
The other ones are 7 Days to Die, which is also like a survival horror game, because apparently we're just going to be whores.
7 Days to Die for $5.99.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the final one is called Escape the Backrooms.
So do I get the...
I just bought the cheap version of 7 Days to Die.
Oh, okay. So,
just so you know, yeah.
Okay, and the other one?
And the other one is called Escape the Backrooms. It's an early access game, and like when you see the little pictures of it, you look like you're in those like office buildings that are like, you know, fluorescent lights and tile roofs, and I don't know. I can.
It's coming soon.
Shouldn't. Here, hold on. I'm gonna do this real quick. I think I can just link it to you, and that might be a little easier. Maybe. Maybe not.
Escape.
It's just called Escape the Backrooms. It says it's an early access game, but it should be able to just be bought for $7.49.
I see it.
Yeah, that one. I don't know. Cheap games are fun. Yeah, $7.49 is the price that I paid for it and that I see.
Yeah, that's like.
Okay.
And the last one.
No, those were those ones. I also bought Skyrim, but that's not one we can play together. And then I also bought another one that I don't think we can play together. I bought Don't Scream. That game where like the whole point, it's like an 18-minute long game, but it uses your mic, and if you make too loud of a noise, it restarts the game.
Oh.
And so it's like a horror game where they're trying to freak you out.
Yeah.
But time also only ticks when your character's walking around, so if you stop, it doesn't continue the timer. You have to be like moving and doing things.
I've also the other one I've seen on TikTok a whole bunch is called Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. What the
But
fuck
there's
is
not a sale on it. It's a $16 game.
that one? I think we'll have to wait a little bit on, but we can definitely pick that up at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, it is on sale though. It's normally a $20 game, but like I'll just wait and pay 20 later.
Yeah.
Because if we
You're
buy
not
it
paying
now,
that
it's
much.
not like we'll get to play it soon anyways, so.
Right.
And then on the Epic Game Store, I bought Assassin's Creed Mirage just because it was on super sale.
Yeah.
But hey.
Yeah, it'll be wild before I play another Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. Though Mirage is supposed to be very different than all the other like recent Assassin's Creeds. It's supposed to be like back to the original like styles. So it's a lot smaller of a map and more confined and more assassins-y. Which I don't know, could be good or bad. The only Assassin's Creed I played like way back in the day, but the only one I really remember playing and the only one I beat is Valhalla, and I loved it. So if it's like a ton different, there's a world where I just fucking hate it, which is kind of funny. It's back to normal. It's, yeah. Let's be honest though, the only reason I played that one was because Norse. So like, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah.
It's bad. I've had my credit card for quite a while now, and I've not memorized it.
That might be the worst half of football I've watched all season. Me too, Nico.
It was horrible.
Me too. That was not good sports. A 3-3 game at halftime. What a mess. Yeah, that's.
I don't know if I'll be able to download all these. We'll see.
Yeah, you might have to delete something. I don't know what, but something.
I don't know delete though.
I don't know. Might be time to, okay. You know what I'm going to do real quick while we're sitting here? This podcast has gone completely off the rails. I kind of forgot we were still recording.
It's turned into a shopping spree
Kind
here.
of. You only have one SSD in your computer. You should be able to fit another M.2. So let's see if there's any like storage on sale for Cyber Monday.
It's a good idea.
You can just buy.
I just won some money gambling. Sure, I can buy something.
You want to spend $160?
No, not that much.
On a 4 terabyte SSD?
Not really.
Bro doesn't want
great, but no.
Bro doesn't want 4 terabytes.
I just can't drop $160. Not when Christmas is rolling up and I need to buy a whole bunch of people presents.
Fair.
Apparently, I have 52,000 Steam points. I don't know if that's very much. But
I don't know what those are good for. Honestly,
use your points to point shop.
Okay, I don't know what that means, but okay.
So library.
So you can get a terabyte of that for $60.
Oh my god, that motherfucker's 101 gigabytes. Oh fuck!
Which one?
The Lethal Company.
No, it's not.
Oh, that's how much I have. 144 megabytes. Oh,
yeah, I was gonna say it's like 200 and something megs, bro. You weirdo. Shit.
Actually, I have quite a bit of space for it.
It's a terabyte. Sorry, I'm trying to find like a 2 terabyte. I don't know why I think a 2 terabyte is good, but I want a 2 terabyte. I want to bite you. That's what I want. 2 terabyte Western Digital Blue for $90. None of them are on sale though, so it doesn't seem to matter.
Right.
Oh, wait, hold on. This Crucial 2 terabyte down from 150 to 80, but like it's worse but it's also worse than the $90 drive that's just $90 always.
Right.
So like, I don't know. Levels to the bezels.
Because what do I have? 32?
No, you should have at least a terabyte.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Might be 2. I can't remember. But currently I don't remember what you have. But yeah, none of the ones on sale seem to be like, I don't know, we need to do this today type things, if that makes sense.
Right.
Other than you need storage, so you do it whenever you want, but I can just send you the couple that are here. And then I'll come over and put them in your computer at some point.
Mhm.
But, all right.
Okay, so
We're going to call that for the podcast because there's nothing else to say.
Right.
This is a bad episode. Welcome to episode 198. This is Scuffed. And we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.